everybody, welcome back to my channel, and I am going to be doing a second Halloween series of, I tried to follow someone's beauty gurus Halloween tutorial basically, and the next one I'm going to follow is Shaaanxo. The reason it's Shaaanxo because I actually do like her. I've used her for many years. The first one I did Nick and Troy's dealing pulled up skin, and this one I'm going to be doing the Conjuring 2 Vampire Nun, I believe it is. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully it will be quite good. I have no idea how good it's going to be. Hopefully you do like it, but yeah, let's get started.
Hey everyone, so today I am doing a Valak tutorial. I can't remember if that's how you pronounce it or not. Anyway, this character is off The Conjuring 2. Loved the movie. Such a good movie, I really recommend it. But as soon as I saw her in the movie theater, I was like, I need to recreate this for Halloween. So here I am. I'm starting out with some of this wax. It's called Cedar Wax, and I am just taking a chunk on a spatula and using this to block out my eyebrows. You can also use the glue stick method if you want, but I'm using this on my nose later anyway, so I'm just using the same product, you know what I mean?
So I don't have that, so I'm going to use a prick stick. As she said, you can use prick stick if you want. So I need to block out both of my brows, which is kind of something that, you know, I don't really do that often. So yeah, I'm going to kind of put prick stick into my thing. You know, wipe away the prick stick around because I don't want to like jeopardize anything at all. There you go. Now let's see what she does to block her brows.
And then I'm using a full coverage concealer just to pat over my eyebrows. And don't worry if it's not perfect. Like for me, I've got really hairy eyebrows, so it's quite difficult to get it perfect.
Okay, so she's using concealer and then a powder, it looks like. So I'm going to be using the Concealer and Defied Full Coverage Concealer by Revolution. Okay, I got one. I have really dark eyebrows, but it's kind of working. So let's go with the other one.
Perfect effect when I blot them out. Don't worry because we're going to be putting black over top anyway. This reminds me why eyebrows are so important.
Whoa, I look like I have like little light brown hair. So yeah, let's see what she does next.
Anyway, I'm going to also use a little translucent powder and just put that right on top to set the concealer in place. And
okay, now she's using a powder. She used a Rommel powder. I'm using a Rommel one. It's a Maybelline, and I'm going to press this into my thing just to make sure that they are nice and, you know, not sticky anymore, nice and thingy. Let's see what she does next.
Then we're going to move on to the nose. And you know what? You can really skip this step if you don't feel comfortable doing this. If you don't want to buy all of the special effects product to do it, you could just contour your nose. But I went all out. I tried to challenge myself a little bit. This was my first time using this product, so it wasn't perfect, but I'm still so stoked with how it came out. I'm just applying a couple big chunks to the sides of my nose and one on the middle as well, and using the spatula to spread it out evenly and stick it down to my face. You can actually buy like stick-on noses as well from Halloween stores and craft stores and costume stores and stuff like that for which costumes which could work, but that's totally up to you. Just do whatever you want. I am then using some chapstick on my lips and then using a little bit on my finger just to smooth out that wax.
I didn't use chapstick, I use XO Beauty Fidro, and it's really good. It makes your lips so moisturising, and this was created by Shaaanxo. But yeah, I didn't have any of that wax stuff. I didn't want to buy the wax stuff, but she said you can use it without, so I'm using it without.
Then I am taking some white face paint. You can use white gel eyeliner, white face paint, just whatever you have. And then I'm using my fingers just to stipple it all over my face. And the reason I'm using my fingers is because I want it to look very textured and kind of messy, just like...
Okay, so she's using then Nye white face painter. I'm using Makeup FX Aqua, and this is in white, but it just needs to be activated with a little bit of water. And she is basically like, with her fingers just to tap it on, basically. So let's do that as well.
Like Valak looks like, you know, in the movie. So just do that all over your face, but don't worry about your eye area because you will be putting black there later.
I know YouTubers, when they do like, I know me, when we do like face and everything, they like speed up the process. But when you're actually frying it, you have to kind of stop and start it. Like, it's really good to do that. And this has to be activated with water, so I'm getting our best shot. Okay, so that is my face. I can still see a little bit of thing, but let's see what she does. Like, I still see a little bit of my skin coming through, but...
And then I'm going to set it with a translucent powder.
Just going to set it with a translucent powder. Like, the powder I've got is the correct powder for setting it, because it's going to make it white as well. Oh yeah, so that is set. I look a bit creepy, don't I?
Now I am putting in my Valac yellow contacts. You could also wear white ones.
I don't have contacts because I don't really want to put contacts in my eyes. I have a bit of a phobia of contacts, like I don't want to put contacts in my eye just in case they won't come out your eye. I'm not going to put any contacts in my eye, so I'm just going to follow what she's doing, yeah?
If you want, but I did the yellow. I think she's wearing the yellow in the end scene. And then I'm taking a black eyeliner, or you could do face paint if you want, and a stipple sponge, and just stippling this.
Okay, I don't know how to stipple a sponge, but I've got like a...
around the mouth and eyes and kind of contouring with it. I couldn't really see too well what Valac was wearing in the movie because she's often in like really dark scenes from memory, but I just kind of, you know, did whatever I wanted to do.
Actually, I got underneath the eye. Okay, my contour's a little bit heavy-handed. And the nose a little bit as well, and the forehead a little bit as well.
Just to make it look really creepy, but I'm really happy with it. And then I'm taking that black gel liner and putting that all around my eye area, and then I ended up messing up a little bit, so I just went in with some white face paint on my stippling sponge.
She's on the black, let's use that and put it on her eye, so I'm going to use a brush and put that in this paint and put it all over where my eye, what I didn't kind of, you know, go with white.
To kind of erase it, kind of, and then I put a little bit everywhere just to make it look a little bit more creepy. So, you know, just do whatever. If you mess it up a little bit, it's kind of hard to tell because the entire look is a little bit messy and creepy as it is, so don't stress too much. Next up, I'm taking a little black eyeshadow and just kind of shading some areas I don't want to be so opaque, more as like a shadow rather than a black, you know? And then I'm going to my mouth, so I'm using that black gel liner just all over my lips and then kind of messing it up a little bit and making it a little bit more messy on the outer edges and things, and then stippling it out a little bit more. The details, so mainly the nostrils, I'm making them look really big and flared like hers do, so I'm just kind of copying a picture I found on Google and then doing the little nose thing.
That looks cool. You get the brush, that looks so cool.
And then I am going to start working on some of her like veins or cracks. I don't really know what they are, but she's got some like veiny cracky things going on, so I'm just drawing some of these randomly on my face.
I don't do this really that much.
And then for the rest of the nose, I'm going to...
Okay, so I did like kind of the cracky veins. Oh god, I'm not good at this, but I'm trying.
And then for the rest of the nose, I'm going to air quote contour. So I'm just using that black eyeshadow and kind of making it look even more lumpy and crooked. And then the last step is just to fill in my waterline, and then optional, which I think you should definitely look into doing because it just completes the look 100%. You can give her bloody creepy demon teeth. So I'm just using this teeth paint. I'm using mostly red and just putting that everywhere. It totally finishes it off and makes this look so much more realistic and creepy and scary. And I'm letting that dry, and then I'm using a little tiny bit of the black, and it's not going to look black, it's just to add a little bit of dimension through the gums and like the top of the teeth and everything. And that is the completed look. Hopefully it's not too creepy for some people. I know some people saw my photo and they were like, holy crap, Shannon, what have you done? Hopefully seeing the process made it a little bit less scary, you know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to thumbs up. If you recreate it for Halloween, please send me photos, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
Okay, I actually did like that. So this is the finished look. It's the nun. I do need to get a nun costume, but I think it'd be brilliant. If I had yellow contacts in, it'll be probably a bit better. It looks like I just got black eyes. That's what I've got, but I actually do like the look. It looks really fun. I love just fooling around with makeup and just creating something that I've never done. I do believe if I had the white contacts in and I had like bloody teeth, it would be really cool. Like, all I need to do is get non-costume and I'm done. But I do hope you kind of like the stuff I'm doing. Hopefully you do like it. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!